Hi everybody, it's Christina from Card Making Magic. Today we're going to make this card, and it's really easy to do. You don't need any dies to create this. The only thing I'm going to do on the card that I make is use some stays on, and I'm going to stamp a little sentiment, and this one says "Sent with love." I'm going to stamp it onto some ribbon. So here I have a pre-scored, pre-folded, it's just a shop bought 5x7 card, and I want the fold at the top. Now, from a really old paper pad, and I got this from the pound shop many years ago, I've chosen 3 colours that will all work together. So you need to choose which one you want on the back of your card, and I think we'll use this one on the back. So all I'm going to do, and as I said, there's no dies, there's no measuring really, because I'm too lazy to measure, and because these are from a pad we know what size they are. So I'm just going to place this onto the back of my panel of my card. I'm leaving a small border around 2 sides, and I'm coming just in from this side and making a mark. Then I'm coming just up from the bottom and I'm making another mark. And I'm going to cut that out, and once I've cut that, that will give me a perfect panel for my card. You can rub out the pencil marks if you've made some, and they show, and mine do. So we'll just rub those out, and that's the back panel to my card selected. Now pop this into your paper trimmer and measure 2 inches down from that fold. So I'm just going to put that fold on the 2-inch mark, and I'm going to cut. Now with this piece that's left, we're going to again measure 2 inches and cut that. So this now is your card. It's going to be your card. So that will fit in there, and that 2-inch one will fit at the bottom. Now again, decide which panel you want to create your cross sections, and which piece you want to create your panel here. So let's have the darker one on this. So again, we're going to do exactly the same. Leave 2 small borders around the edges, make your marks and cut your card, and that will be your panel for this. So you're going to do exactly the same with the other paper on this. Leave 2 small borders, make your marks and cut your card, and you're going to do exactly the same for the top one. 2 small borders, make your marks and cut your panels. Now don't forget, these 2 should be the same size, so you can cut one and just measure it against the other if you prefer. So I'm just going to go away now and cut these panels. So once you have these panels cut, you can go ahead and glue them in place. So we're just going to glue these onto these, but we're not adding them to the card just yet. And again, we'll just rub out that little pencil mark, and we'll glue this one in place, and we'll add that to this panel. There we go. And you can glue your back panel in place as well. So once you have all your panels stuck in place, this is what you will have. Now I've gone ahead and I've created another card, and I've used some pink paper that I've got. Now this will fit on the bottom, this will fit in the middle, either underneath or on the top, however you prefer, but you can also add it at an angle, and that will give you another look to your card. So if you line one end up, the two edges up with the outer corners of your card and place your panel on it that way, this is what you will have. And those corners need to be just hidden by that card. So that's what we've got there, and that's what we've got there. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these in place. Now you're only going to add your glue to the bottom portion of this centerpiece, because if you glue it anymore it will stick all your card together. So there's your first card, and that will stand, and this is the second one. Now this one we tucked underneath, so this one we're going to put on the top. So again, we're just going to add some glue along this top portion, and we're going to add it to the card. Make sure it's in the centre. And then this one will have some glue added to the bottom portion. Line this up along the bottom where it should be on your card, and then close that up. And that will give you the front of your card. So there you've got 3 different ways in which you can add your card, and of course you can put that the other way, you can put a pattern in it, you can do whatever you want, but that's just the basic design. So let's get on to the ribbon. In your stash you may have ribbon that's been bound and wrapped up and it's all creased. Now if you've got some really inexpensive hair straighteners that don't get too hot for your hair, they're perfect for this. So here I've got a pair of straighteners, and all I'm going to do is just run my ribbon through it, and you can see that that irons out those creases. It's not perfect, but it's a lot better than it was. So there we've now got some nice straight ribbon. Now with your stays on, and whatever little sentiment will fit on that strip, you're going to stamp it on. So we'll just add that along there, and that just says "Sent with love." It's very faint, but at least you can see it, and it's one way of decorating your ribbons. Now with my ribbon I've got some pink paper that's left over, and I'm just going to attach my pink ribbon with some glue along this strip, and then I will trim that strip off and add this to my cards. So I need to trim that down a little. No, I'll tuck that back so that it doesn't fray. So we'll tuck that back, and we'll do the same on the other side. And I'm going to add some tape along this now just to hold that in place. There we go. And now we can add this. I think we'll add this to the top of the card, along there, and we'll pop that in the centre. And then with what's left of the ribbon I've created a bow, and that can sit on the other side, and the "Sent with love" is just visible coming down the tails. Once I have the bow stuck in place, I can then start to dress up the card. Now in my stash I've found some pearly flourishes, so I'm going to add these to the cards, and then we'll add in some flowers. So we'll put these along here, and we'll have some pink roses in the middle, and I think we'll have this one at the top, and then we'll tuck in some of the rose buds. Now you always want to finish with an odd number, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's add another rosebud in along there. That's it. Now for this one we'll add in these beautiful turquoise flowers. Now for my sentiments, I've used birthday wishes. This is the one I've used. For one of them I've added it to a vellum background. For the other one I've just added it to the card. And I've cut each of the sets of words 3 times and stacked them together for extra strength. So now all I need to do is just add some sparkle to these flowers. So I'm just going to dot them with some glue and then sprinkle them with some glitter and leave it to dry. Now once it's dry, the glitter will lie flat because the glue will dry out. So the glitter will lie flat on your flowers and add some really beautiful sparkle. Now you can see that this looks like blobs on it yet because the glue's still wet, but once it's dry it will just lie flat on your flowers. Now to tie in with the theme of the black pearls there, I'm just going to add this little dazzler up to the top of the ribbon, and that will just cover the knot in the bow and has black and diamante in it. For this one I've just added in some more pearls around the flowers. They've all been sparkled and they're all different. So there you've got 3 really pretty cards, all done with the panels added in a different way, and the only die that's been used is the birthday wishes one. The rest of the card has been created without dies, without any measuring at all. Really easy to do and a really pretty effect once it's completed. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you have, please join me on the next one, and why not subscribe to my channel so that you never miss a video. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.